Victor Webster said everything we do, even the slightest thing we do, can have a ripple effect. If you throw a pebble into the water on one side of the ocean, it can create a tidal wave on the other side. Humans need to respect the interdependence of the ecosystem, because if we don't, the ripple effect will keep going until there is nothing left. One little impact, as the quote showed, can have a large result, and if we aren't careful, we can permanently destroy the balance of the food web. As you see in this picture, the wolf is directly and indirectly connected to other species. If one of those animals were to leave the food web, the balance would be thrown off. An example of this was in the Web of Life game. Every person was connected with string, and if one person were to let go of the string, as an animal would come extinct, the people connected and relied on that animal now had to let go too, because they could not survive without them. One animal going extinct threw off the whole balance. A great example of how human interfered with the ecosystem is in Borneo, when the humans spread the chemical DDT to kill mosquitoes and ended up killing the mosquitoes, cockroaches, lizards, and cats, and overpopulated rats and caterpillars that spread diseases and destroyed homes. This shows the ripple effect from one species to the next until there is no predators and the prey overpopulate. This is why biodiversity is very important and necessary in the ecosystem. In the Bill 9 video we watched, there was a puzzle that represented our ecosystem, and the pieces represented animals. And when an animal became extinct, he had to remove the piece, and then one by one he had to take out all the other animals that were affected by the extinct animal, and eventually the whole puzzle came crashing down, like our ecosystem will if we keep disrespecting it. Biodiversity is very important. Each species, no matter how small, has an important role to play in the ecosystem. If the ecosystem altered in any way, it might not be able to perform some of the important services it does now. In 2012, Oregon State University posted that the Northern Hemisphere had a loss of predators, that was wolves. This increased the population of moose, deer, and other large herbivores. This disrupted the ecosystem and the food chain. More herbivores resulted in less plants, reducing biodiversity. Hurting the biodiversity in the ecosystem will cause a ripple effect to the food web because each species is interdependent because they rely on each other and non-living things. Humans need to respect the ecosystem before there is nothing left.